Welcome to the Ranger's Respite. I'm Philip, and this is my home bar still. It's a work in progress. I'm working on reorganizing, but I wanted to start making videos again, starting with Ranger's Respite Whiskey Library Reviews. This is episode 1. Look forward to videos on Wednesdays and Fridays that are Whiskey Library Reviews, and Lost Lantern reviews on Saturdays because I have a lot of Lost Lantern whiskey, as you can see. I really like what they're doing, and I feel like there need to be more reviews of the products that they release out on the internet. So there we go. Now, I have decided that because I have 308 bottles of whiskey currently, the best way to do this is to randomly select what whiskey I'm going to review using a website called thepickerwheel.com. Basically, I can input all the entries from my inventory. I'll just put it up here. All the, uh, there we go. I thought I had it set this way. Sorry. All of the, um, entries from my inventory into this. I can spin it and randomly select what I will review next. So I've already done that for this episode, so I wouldn't have to spin it again or spin it at the beginning of the episode and then at the end of the episode. But anyway, what was chosen by a random number generation was Catoctin Creek's uh, Black Friday Stout finish, which is done in collaboration with Crooked Run Brewing. Crooked Run Fermentation a couple years ago. It is bottled at 46% alcohol by volume. I believe that this was about $45-50. It's been a couple of years. Um, let's take a look at it. And because I thought it'd be fitting, I went ahead and have my there we go. Yeah, to put it on a dark background. My Catoctin Creek Glencairn glass for this. Uses the wrong hand to pour. As I get back into this, I will get better at it, I promise. And this is genuinely probably one of the more interesting stout finished whiskeys that I've tried, because it has that beautiful rye base from Catoctin Creek that is that slightly funky, very spice heavy, almost chewy rye nose. Basically, it's got that really nice cardamom, a little bit of cloves, uh, anise, fennel, and that like caramel vanilla notes from the barrel, and a little bit of like uh, woody astringency to sort of balance the spice. And then layered all around it, you have the malty, cocoa-y rich stout notes that really complement it well. They kind of tone back that rye spice and barrel astringency and add a little bit of warmth and fullness. There is a little bit of sort of a like uh like a peach that's just beginning to become ripe on the nose. On the palate, there's that rich stone fruit, caramel, baking spice, cardamom, cloves, a little bit of cinnamon, some like fresh cut vegetation, that like cocoa and something that's a little bit like if you've ever made the mistake of eating a little bit of baking cocoa or baking chocolate, which is a mistake. I don't recommend it. It's got this like dark, bitter richness. It is excellent. I really like this stuff. Coming back to it, it has a little bit of like that little bit of like piney hop note that kind of pops through. It's not too strong. The finish, it's nice and long and oily. It coats the back of the palate and into the throat a little bit, and it's all of that rich baking spice and vanilla, and it hangs nicely. It doesn't overwhelm. I really like it. And if you've ever seen my inventory, it will not surprise you that I really like this. Catoctin Creek makes some of my favorite whiskey in the world. I think that they're probably probably isn't fair to say one of the best rye whiskey producers in the world, but I think that they are. I genuinely really love what they do. I I think the world of Becky Harris and Scott Harris, the founders, and Becky Harris is their master distiller. Um, and I really like what they're doing. I like this whiskey. I think that you should try it. And getting myself back on track because I rambled off a little bit. Um, I always ask 3 questions at the end of these reviews. I don't give numeric scores because um, they are sort of broad and open to interpretation. And while the answers to these questions are also open to interpretation, I think that they give a more clear idea of how I feel about it. Those questions are: 1, do I like it? Yes, I like it a lot. I'm a stout drinker. I'm a rye whiskey fan. The two together, I think, work really well. The second question is, do I think it's a good value? And the answer is not applicable on this bottle. It's no longer available, but when it was available, it was for a fairly reasonable price. I had to get my dad to actually place the order for me because I had to work and I wasn't going to be able to order it. And I'm glad that he did because it sold out before I got off work that afternoon. Um, and the last question is, do I recommend it? If you see a stout finished Catoctin Creek, absolutely grab it. It's good stuff, and I recommend it wholeheartedly. Um, and now let's see if I can do the transition. This will probably take some practice. Putting that up on the screen and fixing it again so that my face is big. And oh, there we go. And here we go to find out what I'm reviewing on Friday. There are 289, 290-ish options in one that I have not touched in a while, Avalor Double Cask 12-year-old. It's on the shelf. It's not on the shelf visibly behind me at this point in time, but it's around here somewhere. So Friday is going to be Avalor Double Cask 12-year-old, a single malt Scotch from the Speyside region. Exciting. So, if you like this content, follow, like, subscribe, whatever. I co-host a show that is slightly different in nature. It is all about American single malt whiskey. It's called the Single Malt Frontier. You can find it on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. The showrunner, primary showrunner, my friend Doug, uh, does a lot. He's probably the foremost consumer expert on American single malt whiskey, and we get to talk to a lot of really cool people. I will put a link in the description down below. All right. I think I have covered everything that I need to cover. So I will see you on Friday.